doing well. We are gonna fire away pretty quickly here tonight. The champ has arrived. If you're talking about you, JJ, yes, you have certainly arrived, my friend. Missed you too, 2 cents. How you doing, brother? Long time no see. Join on up. Yes, join on up. The water is warm, literally. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Friday. So while the giveaway is running there on that slab, I want to first announce tonight's buyer's giveaway. So you just have to buy one item. Whatever happens tonight, buy one item, and that gets you in. This isn't one of those buyer's giveaways where the more you buy, the better your chances are of winning. It doesn't quite work out that way. In the case of this, you just need one entry. So, um, here's the only caveat, though. I think we have about 70 items into tonight's stream, so limited amount of stuff that you could purchase. However, what we do have here for you tonight, some pretty special items. So, um, can't wait to get started. Hey, April from Arkansas, how you doing? Scott, good evening. Also want to announce that next Wednesday, we're going to be doing a benefit stream where 50% of um, the net profit proceeds are going to go to Richard Beatty, who is my nephew that got into that horrific accident back 3 weeks ago. So we are going to be doing a benefit stream again. 50% of the proceeds, the net profit proceeds from that show, will go to his GoFundMe. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in right now. So we got about 2 minutes remaining on the giveaway. When we start giveaway number two, we are going to fire away with the auctions. So like I said, we're not playing around tonight. We're going to fire away pretty quickly here. Flippin' Swede, how you doing? So I'm putting that show in for the benefits stream. All right, and that show, by the way, will occur on August 5th, and it's going to be a 7 p.m. Pacific show, 10 p.m. Eastern. It's going to run approximately 1 hour long, so nothing too long or crazy there. All right. And we'll probably have about 50 lots available that evening. All right, first one going to Ernie. Congratulations, sir. Well done. All right, we got number two rolling there. The second one, let's go ahead and do the Mayflower Compact Quarter 2026D in CAC-G Mid-State 64. There you go. So giveaway number two. Hope everyone's doing well this evening, folks. Again, tonight is a buyer's giveaway stream. We got three winners that we are going to be drawing at the end of tonight's stream. So all you have to do is buy one item. The winner will receive a brand new copy of the Spiral Bound 2027 Red Book Price Guide that you see there. Brand new. It's even got the new 2026 coins covered in that one there. And then 1 ounce of silver. Probably most appropriately, we're going to be giving away brand new Britannias because we have a few of those rolls. So we're going to be giving away a few of those to folks. So come on in, have fun, and whatever you do, buy at least one item and you're in. And then we'll be giving away more of the red books in the coming weeks. Should be a lot of fun. All right, the next show for Wednesday is currently in the hopper. So you can bookmark it if you'd like. Again, it's a benefit stream for my nephew who got into a pretty bad accident, falling 3 stories and absolutely decimating his body in the process. And he was working. And no, he was not drunk. Um, Aglo, I'm not buying it. What I am going to do though is, and I've already bought the first two. I bought the Mercury Dime set, so that's the only one I bought. The Standing Liberty Quarter, I bought the silver medal because all I care about is the medals. I bought the silver medal graded in SP70 or whatever it is, and I'm probably gonna do that as well for the Walking Liberty coin as well. Hope everyone's having a great evening. Lawrence, how you doing, sir? Finally got all your coins. I'm gonna be sending that out this week. Sorry, I'll admit it, I've been incredibly lazy about getting that out. Um, yeah, I have no excuse, man. So we'll have those out to you here sometime next week. Um, let's see. Our next big show is going to be sometime at the end of the month. I'll put it up this weekend, so that way if you guys want to start bookmarking that, we could do that as well. That particular show, we're going to be giving away a few of the 2026 clad proof sets. So that one you definitely need to be a part of. And let's see. I think in September we'll be back to some semblance of a regular kind of scheduled programming where we're doing like a show maybe once a week. Um, and then doing a big show at the end of the month. So I guess that's kind of how we used to do it. We're gonna kind of go back to doing that. There might be cases where we're gonna do like a Wednesday and Friday show on certain weeks, but as we kind of meander meander into the holidays, and we have summer in our rearview mirror. We'll kind of go back to let me. So give me a moment, Nikki. Woohoo! How about that? How about that? Again, three buyers giveaways, three winners tonight. One copy of the brand new 2027 Red Book guide, and you are going to receive 1 ounce in silver. So what I do have are brand new 2026 Britannias. More than likely, you'll be receiving one of those. So whatever you do, just buy one item, and you are in for the buyer's giveaway. And we're going to kick things off here with relatively affordable things. So this might be a good opportunity to jump on something and not pay a whole bunch of money to get into, say, the buyer's giveaway. Um, so let's see. How about this one? So that's one of the Enduring Liberty halves, PCGS 250th label there in 65. So that's our next giveaway. All right, I'm gonna put that one right there. Jacob, my pleasure. My pleasure. Now, if only I could get this chat stream to man, that is weird. Why isn't it expanding that? You watch me every day? I don't know what to think about that, man. It's kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. Not gonna lie. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. First one up in this container here. Right, yeah, okay, Scott. Uh huh. All right, so first one up, we have one of these. I don't know who makes these specifically, company wise. This looks like something that was made back in like the late 90s. But it's a proof 40% silver 71S Ike in this presentation folder. So we'll start with this one here, $1 start. Again, try and buy at least one item tonight if you want to get into the buyer's giveaway. We're gonna have three pop shots for three winners. Okay. Um, so we're gonna do 15 seconds, $1 start. And there you go. It begins right now. Get in your bids. We're gonna be doing giveaways all night long, the regular stuff, and then we got the buyers giveaways occurring at the very end of the stream. All right, so 71S silver, 40% silver proof Ike in this presentation is what you're bidding on first and foremost. First item of the night. Hope you all are having a great Friday. Welcome. If you guys are popping in, always great to see each and every single one of you. We have our next show built in already. If you wanted to bookmark that, it's actually a benefit stream to help out a comrade that was injured a few weeks ago. And that one's going to Miss Linda. Linda off to a start tonight. And I'll also keep in mind the thing is also still active too. Next one up here, we got another one of these guys here. 1865 3-cent nickel. All right, there you go. That's what that looks like there. Kind of an oddball denomination. Don't know what the back looks like. I'm going to guess it's probably similar to what the obverse is. So call it maybe like VG, fine kind of condition. All right, we're going to go ahead and start with this one here at $1, and that one is active. Oh, Jacob, I incredibly satisfied. All the sets I got, pleased. Didn't notice anything that would lead me to return any of them, because I know so there were a few people that had like spots on the coins and things like that, and I think there was a couple sets that had a few kind of like the milky white spots on there because of the rinsing agents they use. But aside from that, yeah, I'm very much pleased with the overall product. Okay, all right, Tulsa Steve, throwing one in there, and the giveaway is going to be Mr. Dale B. Congratulations, we got you the 250th anniversary $50 graded by PCGS. The giveaways all night long. Just keep on pumping in them in there. We have a Westward Journey commemorative set. So these are 2005 nickels. So that's the next giveaway there. We got one of these first commemorative mint with the COA. And you are bidding on a 40% silver unk. These are the uncirculated types. Bicentennial quarter and half. Struck at the San Francisco Mint. These are not the proof versions. These are the unk versions. 40% silver. Okay, and there you go. That one is live. There you go. Comes with the COA there. First commemorative mint incorporated. This looks like one of those early 2000s displays that they used to put together back then. All right, that one going to Mr. Sam. Thank you, sir. There you go. And you got an entry into tonight's giveaway. All right, let's keep on booking here. Here's another one here. All right, there you go. So that's was the first four American Innovation dollars. Okay, these are the business strike versions. You got the Delaware, the anti-jump cannon type there. You got Pennsylvania with the polio vaccine. New Jersey there with the light bulb, it looks like. And then Georgia, the Trustees Garden. So that's set there. This one more recent because these came out in what, 2019. There you go. Next one up. This might be a nice cheap one to get into the buyer's giveaway tonight. Yes, and so much more. Yes, sir. Robad, they are for giveaway. They're our buyer's giveaway. We're giving away three of them, and we're giving away three 1 ounce silver rounds. So each person gets a book and silver. Juror 172. That one's yours, my friend. Congratulations. That was lot number 4, by the way. All right, next one up is this is the first New York penny. So this is from early 1700s. So these were made from 1726 to 1794. They made their way across the pond to colonial northeast area of the United States, and this was kind of before the U.S. Mint started producing their own coins. This was the monetary instrument back then. Pretty cool. These copper ones right here, they're quite common, but they're neat in the sense that they used to be the earliest form of money back in the day. There you go. That one's live there. Eric, congratulations. That's a milestone. Finding a new bank that will give anything up these days. Hey, Kelly. There she is. Long time no see. How you been, my friend? Ducky, you sound excited. All right, another one for Steve. There you go, sir. Oh, here's an interesting one. Yeah, that's a whole album there that we're going to be offering. Um, let's go ahead and do the giveaway announcement on the Westward Journey nickel set there. And let's see, an announced giveaway is going to be for Dad Jeff 64. There you go. I should have shown you the other side. It's fancy. All right, so let's go ahead and launch another giveaway here. So rare gold layered, gold plated Susan B. Anthony dollar. So get in on that one there. All right, so the Lincoln Coins and Stamps book here. It's got this person's name, Al Courtney, Postal Commemorative Society. So this is a binder of sorts of Lincoln cents starting in 1909, and they go up from there. So you got 1909, 10, 11, 12, 13. And believe it or not, some of these have mint marks on them. So even some of the earlier dates. 14, 15 has a mint mark. It looks like a 15S. That's a tough date. 16, 17, 18. Let's see, it jumps up here to 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Nice wood grainers in there. 39 to 43 with the Steely. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. And then the last few years here, 54 to 58. And this one has a postage stamp. A nice older one from 1952. There you go. The Abe Lincoln postage stamp from 54. There you go. Another one there. So pretty neat one. It's more historical. It almost reads like a textbook. But yeah, kind of neat. The only one missing is that, kind of like early mid 20s page. Um, which was never in there to begin with. So either they took it out or what have you. But if you like what you see, we're going to go ahead and do this one here next. Again, we have a buyer's giveaway this evening. All right, this one is starting at $1. There you go. She is cooking. And by size difference, that's your red book. And then this is a much bigger. So we're going to have to do this one in a box for whoever's buying it. Pretty neat. And the coins actually look decent. They're not all cleaned or damaged. They actually took care in selecting problem-free examples. And again, a few of them have mint marks on them. They didn't just put Philadelphia coins in there like the 15S or 15D that's in there. It's a tough one. So, all right, I kind of thought that one was going to go to Linda. So, Linda, there you go, my friend. Lot number 6 for you there. All right, I got 2 bags of these. Bag number 1 has a lot of nickels in it. I'm going to say there's probably, if I had to guess, somewhere in the $8 to $10 face value range. And there are a few Buffaloes in there, but primarily they're 1938 to like 1960, 61. So it's a great kind of like starter starter pack for filling an album. No War Nichols, by the way, that one there. I mean, I see the smoke in the foothills right now because we have a fire up in the Sierras. It's not a big one; it's only 60 acres. But aside from that, it's okay. The smoke's been kind of like non-existent this year. All right, so we're gonna be bidding on this first bag here. Again, it's roughly $8 to $10 face value in 1938 to 1960 Jefferson Nichols. All right, first one up, $1 start, and there you go. Shannon Smith, just the guy I wanted to talk to. I have a question for you. Um, do you still have that Jordan rookie? I know, I'm just throwing it out there. Hey, do you remember how much the value was when we had it graded and I gave it back to you? Do you recall that? Yeah, do you want to know how much it is right now? It's gone up quite a bit. Yeah, it's up to between 9,500 and 10K. Hey, refresh my memory. It was a PSA 5, right? Oh, four? No, no, you're still good. Yeah, if it's a four, it's right around 8,000. Yeah, his market has gone up parabolically over the last 12 months. It's insane. Don't know when it'll last or how long it'll last, but I wanted to let you know. If I were you, I'd keep an eye on that market here over the next 6 months. All right, and then we have another bag there, ladies and gentlemen. So if you missed out on the first one, let's do another. Flower Girl winning that giveaway there. Let's do another. All right, so there you go. That one's live. This could be your cheap entry into the buyer's giveaway this evening. That one was Fleer too, right, Shannon? What was the second year? 87, 88? It's funny. You remember how much I told you on that one? Yeah, what, like three, 400, right? Isn't that what I told you on that one? Last two sales. That was one yesterday and the other from yesterday. Yeah, to give you guys some context, I sent a few cards for Shannon from his childhood, and he had a '86 Fleer Jordan. It came back PSA 4, and he also had the second year version too. Oh, sorry, Shannon, I lied. That's the last PSA 4. Straight up buy it now, 9,900. That was July 29th. Want to buy a lot of Bonds rookies? Well, it depends on what they look like. Like personally, I've never owned one, but I would love to have an 86 tops traded Tiffany bonds, but they're insanely expensive. Oh, here, see, in 2 weeks' time, Shannon, look at the prices. So that top one there for 7,900 was July 17th, and then the one right under that for 9,000 is July 16th. So just in 2 weeks, it went up almost $1,000. Yeah, the market is insane right now. Like all of a sudden, so same with Otani, Griffey's stuff is like through the roof right now. Barry Bonds, believe it or not, Barry Bonds' stuff. Um, let's see who else. LeBron James stuff is like flying because he announces his last final team, the 76ers, and then people are on a buying spree of his stuff. Yeah, I wish I had some of that stuff. I tell you, I probably have a few cards, but not that many. Not that many. I sold a lot of cards when I was in college, so that kind of you know. Let's see. Oh, by the way, next giveaway. Let's go ahead and do one of these first day cover nickels. Those are pretty neat. There. Graphic design, Jacob. It was either that or going to the service, but I loved art way too much. Hey, Shanna, if you want, I'll sell it for you, and I'll just charge you fees. Let me know. At the very least, I owe you that. I'll just charge you fees, and then I'll PayPal or Venmo you the cash if you want. Patrick with a giveaway win. Yeah, baby blue. Yeah, she's just barely begun to scratch the surface. I am so proud of her though. She's making it happen, man. And she's gonna be in high school this year. She's gonna be a freshman. Man, all these kids, man, they're growing up, and I'm going older. Now it is. There's another first day cover for the giveaway there. All right, this one right here, ladies and gentlemen, is very cool. Very cool. I've held on to this one for about a few weeks. This one right here is a full set of Jefferson nickels. All right, so it's different too. It's not like your regular standard prototypical album where these things are pushed into a hole. But yeah, these are cool. And what's cool is that you just slide these out. You stick the coin under the date and mint mark, and then you slide the thing back in. And it's not PVC on the inner whatchamacallit. So it's got all the war nickel dates. A few of them are BU. It's a sprinkling of circulated BU in here. You got the 39D right there. You got the 38 DNS, 39S, 50Ds right there. Looks pretty good. Some more brilliant uncirculated dates in the 50s, the 40s. Pretty nice album here, and then it goes on to the later dates, 60s, 70s. It's got the proof issues after 71. I think there was one proof that has a business strike in it, but all the other ones are correct. All the other proof coins. So this goes all the way up to 92. So it's got even a 92S proof in there. So this is what you're bidding on next. All right, $1 start. This is easily like a $200 book, maybe even a little bit higher. And it's an older, very unique album as well that you don't see that often. Very well taken care of. There's no PVC on any of the coins, so you don't have to dip any of these. Again, the inner kind of like sliding insert part of these is like poly material and not PVC. There you go. Pretty nice one. Brown back, pretty good shape as well. Kind of reminds me of some of the earlier Canadian albums. Pretty neat one there. So whoever wants that one there, it's actually a pretty unique book. I think the last time I saw a clean example of the same album sold for like $80. I don't even know the name of the company that makes them. You know, it's kind of like how obscure they are. There's the edge there. It's in really great shape. Probably just needs some upgrades there on some of the coins. There you go, Steve Areno, locking that one in. All right, and then this, ladies and gentlemen, comprises the rest of our show. All slabs. Okay, some surprising ones in here. Okay, just to let you guys know, we got 3 buyers giveaway opportunities. All right, each person is going to be receiving the same item. Whoever wins, a copy of the brand new 2027 Red Book. Even has the 2026 coins in there, and also 1 ounce of silver. We have a few tubes of the brand new 2026 Britannias. We'll probably end up throwing one of those in there. Finally got one from Linda. Yeah, was she going back and forth with you? So we're just gonna go in order here. It's in order from cents, nickels, dimes, quarters, and then all the way up. All the juicier stuff I'd say is probably in about that third of the right hand side. So we should be able to get through these relatively quickly. Okay, first one up here is going to be a 2009 Philly. It's got the unique NGC 100-year anniversary labels. 2 cents with a giveaway win. There you go, my friend. Congratulations. So this is the uncirculated Mid-State 66 red first day of issue. Lincoln birthplace. There you go. And that one is live. Your giveaway win was the first day issue Ocean in View nickel with the Denver, Colorado postal stamp there. We have a few of these, so if you're looking for them, or if you're looking maybe for a specific one and you like the look of these, and maybe you're just missing 1 or 2 of them, we might have the one you need. We'll see. Okay, first one up there, Alberto. Lot number 10 for you. Okay, next one up here. Mid-State 66 red, formative years. So the LP2, Lincoln Log, 2009 Philly, NGC. Okay, that one there is ready for bidding. No slab gold. I actually haven't much had luck getting gold this week. I had some pretty cool, awesome stuff though. Jacob, this one's NGC graded with a 100-year anniversary labeling on there. Again, this is the formative years type 2009 Philly. And it's also graded mid-state 66 red. Nice grade there. I mean, I like them both. To be absolutely honest, Jacob. Um, I don't know. I like PCGS, even though it's a little bit more expensive, and they take a little while longer. We got another formative years, 2009. This one is actually the first day of issue label, also in a 66. There you go. Although PCGS has made a few mistakes here recently on some orders, so at least they're righting the ship and not holding me responsible for paying for any of those things. Like we had a few slabs that came in cracked already, and I'm like, well, we gotta get those fixed. Again, this one here is the first day of issue type. Okay, the other one was not, but same numerical grade. All right, going to Dad Jeff. Lot number 12 there. We also have here Professional Life. Now we're getting into these smaller mintage types. This one just says Brilliant Uncirculated, 2009 Philly. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one here. And that one is live. And we do have, I think, one or two of the presidencies. Those are the lowest in the land, I would say, of the last 50 years or longer. Oh, hey, Carl. Yeah, um, oh, the enhanced reverse proof. That's cool. They wouldn't fix it, huh? Now, what was that something you attempted to do back 5, 6 years ago, or was that recently? Because if it came in shipped with the damage on there, oh, when it was released, okay, man, you'd figure they'd repair that for you. Are you a Paul Skeens fan, or are you are you related to Paul? Really, a fan? Oh, how's he doing this year, by the way? After all the buzz from last year, everybody's fixated on like the top new rookies, Mizrowski and who's the other Cam Schlitter. Like one of those guys is gonna be a Cy Young Award winner. I think Paul's just on the wrong team. Maybe he needs a better team. Yep, indeed. Here's the presidency, 2009 Philly. This one just says brilliant unk. There you go. Christine, I would think so. I mean, there's only one way to find out, right? Just buy something, see what happens. I mean, I've never had a problem with your payment before. Again, this might be your cheap entry into the buyer's giveaway tonight. We are doing 3 buyer's giveaways. Send them to the Dodgers because that's where everybody wants to go, right? You're like, let's fill up LA's market, more than it needs to. for crying out loud. That's probably why I admire teams like, say, the Rays a lot more, is that they're able to do it in a smaller market with less payroll. All right, how about a PCGS version here? 2009 Philly, formative years. First day of issues, no assigned numerical grade. It just says brilliant unk. West Point love tonight. Do I? I haven't looked in this box in like 3 weeks, to be honest. I might, but don't hold me to it. It's gonna be on the right hand side, I would imagine. Hey, Twins fan needs love too. I mean, you got #1 overall pick Royce Lewis, or is he not living up to the expectations yet? I mean, he had plenty of time. He got drafted way back in 2017. So, all right, next one up here, 2009 D, formative years, first day of issue. Again, generic, brilliant, uncirculated grade designation on the PCGS label. It's real simple. Once I start something forbidding like this one here, you should see a slider that pops up, to enter a bid in there. Or either that or you can hand type a bid, but, kind of be careful with that because one wrong move or you accidentally double type a zero too many times, yeah, actually could get you into trouble. So I just try and, be a little patient with the system. And 2009 D. Formative years, first day of issue, labeled PCGS. All right, going to Gilbert. First purchase. It was one of the last ones here. This is actually a 2010, the first year of the Union Shield. First day of issue. So it's Philly, 2010, with the same 100-year anniversary brown antiquity label. Stickers. Sam Henson, they're right around like 12 to 20 bucks. The ones that are going for more money are the Philly LP2s, which are the formative years types. All right, now we're going to Nikki. Nikki, there you go. Getting in on the action there for you. All right, giveaway 9 going to Jimmy Voiles. I will disclose what you won here in a second, which is going to be one of the Battle of Britain commemorative $5 coins from the Marshall Islands. There you go. Pretty neat one there. Those things are like 20 bucks. So that is what you will be receiving there. All right. Next one up, we got one of the San Francisco Mint medals, which are minted right on the presses and then sold through the souvenir shop at the Old Mint. So that's the next giveaway there. Wait 5 minutes. I want that. What do you want, Christine's? Sam, you can actually message it to me here. So just click on my name, and it'll give you an option to send a message. You can actually attach photos. 2011 S proof in Proof 69 decam. You know what's hot right now? Shield scent proof. Lincoln scents are white hot right now for whatever reason. The 69s are going for like $30 to $50 a piece, and that's I've noticed this trend here in the last 6 months. I think people are realizing the low mintage factor on these things, and because of the discontinuation of circulation strike Lincolns, people are scooping these up at a pretty rapid rate. All right, let's go ahead and do this one here. There you go. That one's live. 2011 S proof shieldy there in 69 red. It's beauty. Hard pressed to find what could keep it back from a 70. And congrats to Jimmy on the giveaway win. We got giveaway number 10 in there. Demerit, they get no love for the simple fact that they were sold at the mint and they never circulated. So if none circulated, a lot of them come out to be very nice choice or gem BUs. It's really not a whole lot of necessity there, is there? Even if they only made 400,000 of them. 2001 S, also in 69 red. PCGS, that one's up next. There you go. Yeah, I found a few of the S Men uncirculated over here as well, going through rolls. Surprisingly, I think folks found out when they tried to sell them, like either through a coin shop or whatever. The coin shops will tell them just go ahead and break them open or send them to the bank. Sometimes they'll do that just so they don't have to, you know. If it ain't silver or gold, they prefer not to, you know, deal with it. All right, 2001 S Lincoln in 69 red. And we do have the older stuff coming, guys. All right, Linda, there you go. Ooh, neat one here. PCGS sample slab 2015D. There's a good fair amount of sample slab collectors out there. All right, there you go. $1 start on that guy. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night. Nice little turnout tonight. Let's see if we get 100 people up in here. We used to get 100 people pretty regularly back in the day. Now, of course, we're only doing like a couple shows a month. So, David Black, there you go. Lot number 20 for you, sir. All right. We also have a 2016 Mid-State 66 red. That's a beauty there. I think 67 is the top pop for a lot of these teens dated shieldies. Kind of a tough little series here. All right, there you go. $1 start. Fire away, ladies and gents. Hillbilly giveaway winner number 10, I believe. You got yourself the San Francisco Copper Medal. Yeah, it's smoldering hot right now in our neck of the woods. We got low hundreds for the foreseeable future. Go figure. First and second week of August, always a killer. All right, there you go. You guys waiting on that? A 47 Philly and 65 red. Beauty. Now we're talking. Now we're getting into some real value here, guys. There you go. That one's live. Luster just pops off these, and this is the grade you want, guys. Affordable enough to scoop. And the grade is right. So it's only when you get to above 67, 68, where you're going to be spending thousands of dollars because those are registry set coins, but these are more in the investable kind of side of things. All right. Emil, first purchase like that. Welcome. Congrats on the first win there. By the way, all this stuff will be going out on Monday. So this one says XF details corrosion. Nice tough date though, 32D, but it's really just grease gunked up in the devices. So not verdigris, not corrosion of any sort. I think they misattributed this one. So we'll go ahead and do this here. $1 start. So this might be an opportunity to take out and rose thorn it to get rid of that grease and gunk. Yeah, we got some raw. Yeah, we got a few raw. Usually for the big shows, we like to do graded and just start most of them at $1. But depending on what you're looking at, we do have a few raw pieces that we can entertain. All right, going to Sam. Hey, that's a nice deal there, my friend. You'll have fun with that coin. To me personally, it's problem free, but you know. All right, how about this beauty here? 45S and 66 red. And it's also RPM number 10. All right, so they did not attribute the dye variety on this one. Nice large grade there. Real beauty. San Francisco Mint as well. There you go. No, it's not worth cracking it out and sending it back. If you're talking about the 32D. Shannon, I'm going to say probably $60 bill, somewhere around there. Christine's, I looked, I did not see any. I usually have them, but I did not see any here for tonight. 66 red, guys. It's quite possibly a higher grade or top pop grade for this RPM. If you want to know what the RPM looks like, go to varietyvista.com. Yeah, like 50, $60. Yep. All right, going to Gerald Cha. Congratulations. Here is a 47 and 5 red PCGS. There you go. Some of the earlier dates you love to see. There you go. That one's running. Again, we got the buyer's giveaway. We have 3 buyer's giveaway for tonight. Oh, that sucks, Eric. It's been a dry summer this year for a lot of folks, especially out in the West Coast. I'm waiting for the one big fire, out in this area. We're always due for a big one. I love this state. 47. She is a beaut. All right. Okay, here's a Annex 55S 1mm 05. Which it's a RPM 5. All right. Awesome grade 2 there. All right, that one's live. So another close up of the coin there for you. Wow, it took a while, huh? This is just a postal service going a little slow these days. Eventually, I'm gonna have to find a new post office to drop all my stuff at. And the reason why they're short staffed here as it is, and one of their veteran people actually quit 2 weeks ago. That's been at our local branch for like 15 years. Yeah, it's been dog slow lately. All my ground advantages have been taking 5 days plus. All right. Hey Jeff, thank you, sir. Okay. 47. This is another one in 5. I believe this is the last one that we have there of that one. Again, this is a beautiful date here. 2 cents. It's not terrible. Depending on the service, there's really not a much longer length you have to wait for some of the services. I do a lot of economy and regular tier stuff. All right, Emil with another one there. Good pickup, sir. Oh, this is a nice one. There you go. 54D, nice freshly graded one there, and 65 red. All right, there you go. What was it? What was the one I talked about the other day? 56 Philly. It mid state 67. I believe it has a CAC sticker on there. That's the one that sold for 18,000. Yeah, the market is it's very healthy on Lincoln sets right now. We did have a few sets we ended up selling earlier. No, I don't think I'll be selling any like Min or Proof sets. At least I don't think so. Um, there you go. And that one there going to Mom Sews. I think I got that right. All right, this one's great. This is an awesome one. I remember seeing this one. I'm like, really? Surely that's got to be a 7. Surely that's got to be a 7, especially by NGC standards. 53D and 6. Yeah, regular's been running about 45, 50 days. My most recent one took just under 2 months. And that's if you don't factor in the weekends. Hey Buck, how you doing? Yeah, Bill Boy, indeed. Yeah, there's always something that has to elevate it to a large degree. Has to get there. LJ. How about that one? Earliest date in his 46D. Man, that's another nice one too. Another nice one, boo boo. 2 cents, no. What makes the difference is what your service level is. Express, if your coin's expensive, like if you're sending out like a $2,000 coin, obviously you want to do Express, and that's going to be couple 2 or 3 weeks before you get your coin back. Regular tier are coins, I believe, under $1,000. So that takes about 30 to 45 days, give or take. And economy is slow. Economy and bulk submission. So bulk is anything, I believe, $300 or less, and how many coins is that? 50 or 100? It's one of the two. Yeah, but you're sending out a whole bunch of coins. But those ones you're paying like $8, $10 per, but it takes a long time. 53S, there you go. It is six. It's an old soap bar holder. So probably what, 15 years old plus on that one there. Buck, no, no, I'm not. My wife is throwing a party for our youngest daughter. It's a grad party of sorts. If you're doing the economy tier, yeah, that's the cheaper version. The bulk tier is cheaper yet, but there's a minimum that you have to send. Wow, great deal here, $42 on a 53S and six. Again, the older style NGC soap bar holder. There you go. Going to Gerald. Congratulations. Well done. Another beauty here, 51S in six. Flash and dash. All right, there you go. $1 start for that guy as well. And then we got some good ones coming up here, guys. So if you're looking for something spicy, you got a few bucks to spend, look no further. We have some of the wild child slabs and all that other great stuff coming up. Oh, so you guys want something different? I forgot I put these here mid pack. These really should be all the way to the end with all the other dollars. So these are special Eisenhower PCGS slab labels. There you go. Not really signed by him, of course. Silly because he's been gone for years. This is a 76S Type 1 reverse, so it's got the block letters. Much more scarcer type. The Type 2 is dominated by about 80-85% of the entire mintage. This is the one that you want here. Proof 69 decam. All right. Call me crazy. We're going to start this one at a doll hair. All right, Albardo. There you go. Got yourself a giveaway to go along with the coin that you bid on earlier. All right, there you go. That one's live. This thing is really nice here. Yeah, I probably should have like put these toward the end. I've never had these labels before. And I think they were only available one time. Oops. There you go. Another one for Emil. Congratulations. That's a great buy there. Lot number 33. All right. Emil, there you go. So we got had the San Francisco one that we gave away. You're getting the Denver version. So these were actually minted on one of the Denver mint presses. There you go. Wow, we have a second one. Wait a minute. Yeah, check that out. Yeah, we have a second one of the Type One reverse block letters. Same deal. I thought I only had one of these. Crazy. All right, let's go ahead and do this one here, and there you go. I guess if you missed on the first one, here's the second opportunity. These are really quite rare. Yeah, these make up a very small percentage of the entire run of the clad proofs. With that Type One reverse, the block letters. So it's just a really neat one to have. All right, another one for Emil. Lot 34 for you on that one. All right, check this one out here. Another 76S in Proof 69 decam. This time it's 40% silver. Now, it doesn't say Type 1 because the Type 1 reverse was supposed to be on the silver version. So that was the intended reverse die characteristic, was for the silvers. All right, there you go. That one's live. So the previous two were copper nickel clad. This is the silver version, 40% silver proof with that cool Eisenhower label. I believe a perfect 70 in this thing is like $2,000. Jumps up quite a bit from a 69. These 69s are like buck and a quarter, somewhere in that area. So, all right, April. Nice one there. Nice one there. It's only one of those I have, of course. And then everybody loves the good old Annex soap boxes from the 80s. So we have three of them. They're all the same. 68 S's and Mid-State 65 Reds. Somehow I ended up with three of them. There you go. So yeah, that's what the old slabs look like to compare it. See, they're a little bit smaller compared to a current gen PCGS holder. All right, let's go ahead and do this. If you want a pretty neat little time capsule piece here, these are always popular. All right, there you go. That one's live. And keep in mind, we have three of these. So if you miss out on the first one or the second one, we'll always have another there. Yeah, some would say that these earlier annex graded pieces were drastically undergraded, sometimes by as high as 3 points. I think I've personally witnessed maybe one or two examples of coins that were undergraded by 3 points. It doesn't happen too often, but there you go. 2 cents, picking up one of those there. And Silverback Dan winning something. For silverback, we got one of these. This is not real silver, by the way. That's plated over copper. So you got the Twin Towers on one side, and then the Freedom Tower. I don't think it's called the Freedom Tower. It's just WTC 1, I believe. World Trade Center 1. So that's your giveaway, my friend. Thank you. Let's do another one, shall we? All right, and let's do another one, shall we? So another 68S soapbox. All right, $1 start, and there you go. Colsey, how you doing? Good evening. Love the look of these. Again, this is your prototypical 1980s Annex graded slab. They call these soap boxes. They're tiny. They're reminiscent of what an actual soap bar looks like at a hotel room when you open it out of the package. They're like this small. Oh, cheap. It was cheap. $10 or less. Um, Especially during the 80s. Well, Annex today is still cheaper, but yeah, I think for the highest that you would have paid was like $10, and that's for an expensive coin. All right, one more shot. We got another 68S and 65 red Annex soapbox. There you go. Yeah, they were pretty quick because a certain gentleman by the name of David Hall still had his hands in all of the grading and all that stuff, whether it was like early days of PCGS or Annex, which he had some stuff to do with as well. He made sure that the grades were done accurately and to the Sheldon standards. David Hall is an old head numismatist. I think he has since retired by now. He used to have his own grading company back in the late 70s, early 80s. Excuse me. David Hall grading that eventually turned into Annex. All right, I'm going to Gerald. Thank you, sir. So we got one of these old school INB garage slabs. So that's going to be our next giveaway there. There's actually people collecting those things. Yes, I have heard of SGS. Yes. They got bought out by PSA, I believe. Or SGS coin grading. No, that's SGC. No, Jacob, I have one. I bought one for 150. So now I have one, and it's the only one I need. I don't need any more, I guess you could say. 1966 Lincoln special mid set. Look at that grade. Holy smokes, a 68 freaking red. Jeez. So this one in the old ICG plastic. Vintage ICG. There you go. That one's running. Law 39 on the night. Yeah, just keep entering. You never know. If you haven't done so yet, Christine's, yeah, get in on the buyer's giveaway. Yeah, same here, Christine's. I haven't won a giveaway in like 2 years, so don't feel bad. All right, Mr. DJ, there he is. All right, this is a neat one here too. Man, tough date. 25S ICG good 6. There you go. Yeah, lamination. Error. Actually, a clean looking example there. All right, let's do it. Yeah, I did find out demerit. It's actually a wine club, I guess, like a high end wine club. And then the next giveaway going to the Shromize. Doctor. 25S lamination error going to Ray Matthew. My pleasure. There you go. Speaking of obsolete grading companies, NTC. You guys remember these guys from like 1991? Numis Trust Corporation. Talk about collectible. All of a sudden, people are trying to like get a lot of these Numis Trust slabs. I'm like, no way, no shot. And sure enough, yeah, there's a couple guys on Facebook that are hunting these things out. There's a number of folks that are buying them out on eBay, and now eBay doesn't have like maybe 10 Numis Trust slabs on there. I don't know, but yeah, this is your first, and they were like halfway decent looking slabs too. There you go. So it's a 40S, and they labeled this one 66 red. Quick little checkout there. It's got that indirect design transfer, the ghostly link. That's neat. Holy crap. I haven't seen one of those on a mid state coin in forever. Wow, that one's cool. Yeah, you guys know what that's what the ghost Lincoln on the reversed is. It's a form of die deterioration strike. They call it a progressive indirect design transfer. Weird terminology. You gotta thank guys like Mike Diamond that call it that. Yeah, it's an error. It is. They'll tell you that there's like, okay, so there's like a fence like right in the middle of this crowd of people, all numismatic professionals. So you have people on one side of the fence that'll say yes, that's midair, and it's usually occupied by a lot of like really knowledgeable, skilled like error guys, like your Ken Potters of the world. Ken Potter will tell you that stuff like this is midair, and then the other side are kind of like, oh, I like to grade silver eagles for a living. And no, that is not an error. So you have kind of like two sides of the spectrum, two sides of the coin, which seems goofy. All right. How about this one? And we're like, hey, it's not a Lincoln cent. Let's party. 81S Jefferson nickel and 69 DCAM proof, type 1 mint mark. There you go. Which is it's not the rarer mint mark. I believe the Type Two is the one with the flat, larger kind of like teardrop serif at the top. All right, let's do this one here. Dollar start for that guy. George, I buy one every 10 years because the information that I pull from those books has nothing to do with the pricing. It's all of the kind of like historical context of each series, who designed them, why those coins existed. It gives you a baseline as far as like which ones are the toughest, what the mintages are, why is one more rare over the other. Yeah, the information outside of pricing is what I get from the red books. So that's why I buy them one every 10 years. So the last one I have is the 2018. And I'll probably end up, because I bought a case of 2027s direct from Whitman. So we're going to be giving away a few of those. We're giving away three of them tonight, and I'll probably pull one for myself, while it's there. Gold digger. Sorry, I've been waving that coin there for like 10 minutes and you won it already. All right, halfway done. You guys ready for the spice? You guys ready for the spicy side of things? I'm hoping it's gonna be spicy. I mean, look what we're starting with here. 60D Washington quarter. Didn't I just talk about these in the shorts video? Like this coin here in the mid state 67 is like $6,000. I'm like, why? Oh yeah, the quality sucked. Yeah, as they're right before transitioning into copper nickel in 1965, they did not care one iota about the last 5 years of silver quarters or dimes or half dollars. So high grade specimens are kind of a scarce sight. So we'll go ahead and start with this one. $1 start on the 60D. There you go. And 65. It is clean as heck, man. This thing looks way better than a 5, but if you look at certain areas in the fields, you might find a few ticks in there, maybe a contact mark somewhere in the hair or the base of the bust right there, right above the date, is another common spot that's higher in relief. I think I checked for RPM on this one, and yeah, no dice. No dice on that one. It is pretty. Yeah, it's flashy for the grade. I mean, 5 is considered a gem grade, but maybe if this one had a little bit of toning color, probably would have done a little bit better. All right, let's see. Doe. Oh, that's a favorite for you guys there. Look at that thing. Let's see, a clad bicentennial proof Kennedy in 69 decam. Love it. Love it. There you go. All right. I've actually owned a few 70s of this one. Not terribly expensive. They'll set you back, what, 300-400 bucks in a perfect 70. Same with the bicentennial quarter. It's only when you get into the business strike versions of these where they get a little pricey. All right, same coin as the previous. This time it's a 40% silver. Extra added bonus there on that one. Always want the silver. You always got to go for that one. Most expensive coin I have ever found in pocket change. Well, there's a few of them, few candidates. Um, I have found a 92D close AM back in like 2006. At the time was about $1,000 coin. It was a nice shape. I'd say probably mid state 62. So there's that one. I found a 17 Lincoln DDO that I actually had graded. It came back AU 53. So that's another big one. That one is actually still in my collection. Um, a couple 72 FS 101 DDOs. Found a few of those as well. All right, going to Catherine John. Lot number 45 for you. I've had a couple pretty good ones. I would say I've never, I did find the bank box. Someone gave me a bank box of 2021 Lincolns, and we found like 100 of the K3 to K7 um, cut die breaks. I don't know if you guys have seen that YouTube video. It's one of my more famous ones. It ain't no Rob finds treasure, July 4th privy quarters where he found over 1,000 of them. Not quite there. Not quite there. Not even by a long shot. Um, how about this one? This one's really cool, man. One grade point away from perfection. It's actually a very low pop count. A 68S. Proof 69 cameo. Yeah, this thing is sexy. Oh, by the way, look what I have coming up next. 68S and 69D cam. A more pricier coin than I thought it was. I had to double check on that one. Yeah, 185. So we'll make something happen there with that one. I'm just more than shocked because in Perfect 70 there's only like a couple of them. It's really tough. All right, but let's do this one here. Proof 69 cam silver 68S. There you go. That one's live. What did I forget? The giveaways. I always forget the giveaways. I did not forget. Your boy Mike Devine also found a 92D cam. That coin's living rent free in my brain, by the way. Did you decide to sell it yet? Stickers. This thing is clean, ladies and gentlemen. $38 is criminally low for this. I think this one's right around 80 last time I checked. That's a 69 cameo too. So I've had pretty good luck with Kennedy's. I've had pretty good luck. Yeah, Southern Coin Hunter van. The way to distinguish one from the other, the FS 101 and 102, is if it has the little notch in one of the letters in Liberty. I think, what is it, the R, I believe? Then it's the FS 102. I think. I would have to double check myself on that one. Yeah, but one of them has a little notch in the R. So if someone wants this monster here, I'll actually make a pretty good deal on this. There you go. Only 115 on that one there. What I take? $70 off. It's almost half off. And you're gonna be happy you bought this coin. Trust me. I've never had one that graded out quite this high. A 70 would be a pipe dream. It's like a pop 3 or something like that. And then the 69D cam, it's a pop 32. There's not a whole lot of them. I'm surprised that it's only $185. It should really be like a $500 coin. Maybe once we get the new redesign, and look at the mirrored fields on this and the blast white devices. How it just there's a clear defined separation between one and the other is magical, and it's on both sides too. Wild. See, not bad, especially if you don't want to spend $500 or $1,000 on a coin. Which, by the way, we have a couple of them that are like $1,000 tonight. We'll see what you guys think. And we also have a 70S. Look at this, a Proof 69. Usually a lot of these are Proof 66 and 67s. And even with no cameo frost on this, which on a 70S, I think there's no decams. I might be wrong. I'll double check. But there was one of these earlier proof or SMS dates where there are no decams. Let me see if I could find. Let me see if I could find that. it might be the 70s because this is a proof only issue. Obviously, while the mid state version, the 70D, is only in the uncirculated mid set. Let's see where am I at here, guys. Kennedy. I love accented hairs. I'm so happy of the fact that they're easy to cherry pick. One of my favorites. 70S. Yeah, this is the top grade in a non cameo. There are no proof 70s to speak of. Yeah, there's cameo and decams as well. So take your pick. So top grade for a regular proof. There you go. 70S. They only made 2.8 million, I believe, of these. So it's one of the lower vintage Kennedy dates, called a semi key of sorts. Yeah, there are no known 70s in this date, whether it's this, a cam, or a decam. Alberto? Woo! Wow. What a freaking superstar, this guy. Running it back for a second one there, I believe. 70S Proof 69, top hop. Again, I've owned a few of these. It's sixes and sevens. This is the first nine I've ever had of this. I will say that one's going to Sam. That's a nice one there. Nice one there. You'll love that one. Yeah, I know, Albardo. It's been a spell. It's probably been what, about a year, maybe longer. Yeah, yeah. You got to take a break, and well, and that's why, guys, if you haven't seen it over the summer, we've only done like two shows per month. And that was by design. It was not only for me to like kind of recharge the batteries a little bit, get caught up on doing like YouTube stuff, but also we wanted to do a few vacation items as well. Like going to Southern California or traveling to Nevada, or I think we have another trip to Long Beach in September for the show, and we're also going to be doing the other show after the Long Beach show, and where is that one? I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know where that one is. Okay, speaking of the devil, there's your 64. First year of issue proof silver. These are 90% silver, by the way. Proof 67 with the JFK label. It's not a cameo. It's not, a accented hair, but pretty cool nonetheless. No, no, not Pittsburgh. I want to do Pittsburgh again, though. That was a pretty nice experience. Well, the Long Beach show is during the week, so it's like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then there's another local show that's close by that fills in the Saturday, Sunday slot. But off the top of my head, I forgot where it's located. Yeah, the Vegas PCGS show, I believe, is in December. That's always a good one to go to. Not only is the grading company going to be there, but it's a relatively decent sized show. This weekend, I believe, was the Carson City one. So if you were looking for something pretty cool, the Carson City Mint show is this weekend. And then Hot August Nights is the week after, so we're going to be in Reno for that next week. We're doing primarily Thursday and Friday. We're not doing any Saturday events for Hot August Nights. This one is just straight up cool. 46D, crazy undergraded. This thing is a five all day long. I looked at this one. I'm like, There is no way in absolute, you know what, that this thing is a two. And that's PCI for you. They're kind of like all over the place, and it's got some nice toning too. Mostly kind of the earth tony kind of flavor there. Nice tougher day too. So we'll start this one at $1. Yeah, this is a PCI. PCI coin grading. Again, this is 1990s grading company here. People love getting the Silver Eagles in these because they toned really crazy, but they are not legitimate like natural toned coins. But people are paying a boatload of money on these with the Silver Eagles in them. I'm like, please don't do that. Because when it comes to a hobby, I have some morals there. And then I go to the local shows, and there's a guy that deals nothing but Silver Eagle toners, and half of his inventory is PCI. And guess what? His prices are like three, four, five, six, $7,000. And I'm like, you're smoking crack, buddy. And he knows me too. He said, I watch your show every week. You're the one that got me into this. Yeah, that one is a candidate for a cracker resubmit, Steve. By the way, how about this one? This one's beautiful. Um, David Black giveaway win. Last couple giveaway wins. We have a few of these. All right, so David, you're going to get one of the 1933 commemorative gold replica double eagles. 1933, of course, you guys know is illegal to own, but you know, a man can dream. So that's why things like this exist. Colio encasement too. The person before that gets the 1849 double eagle replica. These are really neat. I mean, of course, we want the real deal, but and then the person before that, we got another one of the 33 St. Gaudens there. So that's giveaway 15. So we got one more of the 49s there. So that'll be our next giveaway, which is in 3.5 minutes ish. Government always keeping the man down. Yeah, giving away the actual real ones. I know what you mean. How about an NGC fatty? It's an old one here. Franklin Proof in 67. Toner. Look at this. Blue ring all the way around the inner edge there. And this one here right through Liberty. Very sexy one here. I'm surprised I didn't put a price on this one. I think I had a price of like 250 on this one, but we'll go ahead and just do full send here on this one. There you go. So pricey one here with the toning. Very, very nice, impressive blue tone on the reverse. Again, I'm right around 250 on that one there. Yeah, Steve, crack it out, crack it out. I would say that is the one. That's the one I would undoubtedly crack. Crack does not kill in that particular instance. So, bravo, April. That's a beauty. You're gonna fall in love with this one. And what's cool is see that hologram? It's intact. Usually on these older early 90s fatties, those holograms are gone because they scrape off. That's a well preserved example there. Uh, yeah, before 1962, this is a key date. It's 1898 O. Uh, at the time in 1962, this used to be a $300 coin in Mid-State 63. Um, I'm willing to bet a dip will get rid of that, but it's a prongless early gen NGC slab, and this thing is clean. Jeez. 65 grade. Someone wants something pretty special. I could do a pretty good deal on this here. There you go. 225 on that one. And I would say if anyone had any reservations about the spots, just send it to NCS and they'll take care of that. That's NGC's arm for conservation. So they'll conserve it, take care of that, and then regrade it. And, as clean as this looks, it probably has a shot at a six. Yes, 2 cents they will. If you don't know about NCS, they are a part of NGC. I forgot how much higher this one gets to in a six. I know it's pretty substantial. Pretty big jump. I'd say it goes from well, in this grade it's 250, and I think in well, I'm just gonna go ahead and look right now. I'm not gonna speculate or 98.0. See, 4 1/4 and six plus 675. So not a bad one there. I'll put that one aside. I know 2 cents has had his eyeballs on this thing here, the 86 CAC G toner or JJ. Yeah, if someone wants a high end coin for the night, look no further. Yeah, I told you guys it's gonna get hairy here. Well, you ready to spend some bucks? Morgan Dollars is your wheelhouse, obviously. I have like 18 more Morgans coming, I'd say on Tuesday. So I don't know if they're like quite this level. Oh, what we got there? 54S Washington Carver toner in 65. Okay, it's got some nice coloring there on that one. For this one here, that's actually not bad. I took off about 50 bucks on that one, but the toning is beautiful, yellow to gold with hints of steel blue on the obverse. We also have, I call this one lemonade, 52 and 4 double cider, and it's an NGC fatty as well. Let's see, this one here. This one is groovy, man. So cool. All right, 275 on the lemonade. That's all right. We have selection and variety for tonight. We had the 1893 Columbian Expo, steely blue, like thick steely blue, all throughout. Yes, they are 2 cents. All right, for the Colombian, only 2 bills for that one. It's actually a lot more. This one's 300. They go up quite a bit when they hit 63. Because a lot of these ended up in circulation. Go figure. Especially the 1893s. Here is a huge upgrade candidate. 1888 toner V-nickel. Talk about deal of the lifetime. This thing is a 5 all day long. All right. And a 5 grade in this one is $1,250. As you can see, it's in a 64 grade, and this thing is not a 64. Who would have thought? This thing is insane. So if someone wants to make some money, 675, and it's an 1888, quite possibly one of the coolest dates in this series, probably a top 3. So lots of room here if someone wants to make like 5 bills. Ooh, I'm keeping that one. Possibly keeping this one. This is one right here that's I end up going to great collections. Yeah, big time toner here. If someone really wants it, I'll give a good deal on this one. Because we got to move seats. My next submission, by the way, isn't going to be until about October, so that's why I still have this thing. Yeah, someone really wants it, 300. Great collections will probably sell this for 1,000. Like the last 12 of them, they all look like this. 5070 and 6 brown. The reverse toning is off the charts. Yeah, I mean April 50% off is is where it's at for sure. All right, I'll put that one aside for you while your payment clears. Whoa, 83. Is it the one without sense or with sense? I don't think it really matters either way you go. Well, 2 cents. I have them all kind of stacked over here on the side. So let me know which one. And if you feel like that, I'm totally out left field with some of the prices. Let me know. I'm easy going. Okay, here's probably anyone's opportunity to get something inexpensive for tonight's giveaway, buyer's giveaway. Um, so I have a couple of them here, and then we got more like bigger stuff. So I kind of like fit these in, and I knew they were inexpensive coins. So this is a New York Innovation Dollar, annex graded. Was this mid state 67? Okay, yeah, that one's a high grade for this series. And this one's certified 108 out of 1275. Oh, because it's part of the 4 coin set, first day issue. All right, there you go. So something relatively inexpensive to get you into tonight's buyer's giveaway. If you haven't jumped on the opportunity yet. Usually the average grade on these is 65. So, all right. Going to Patricia. There you go. Is that lot 53? And you unlock bronze. A bronzy bronze. See, we have another relatively inexpensive one here. CAC G graded, Proof 69 DCAM, Ellis Island National Park Quarter, silver. So it's 90%. Yeah, 900 fine silver. All right, there you go. Again, if you haven't gotten in on a purchase for tonight's buyer's givey, couple last moment opportunities here. 2 cents, you could do that. If you just send them to slab because it's already an NGC plastic, yeah, they'll pop it out and then do their work. And then simultaneously, they'll also grade it as well. 2017 S Ellis Island Silver National Park. All right, another one for Patricia. Patricia's scooping up the cheaper stuff here, guys. Okay, another inexpensive one here. 2003 S Sacagawea per 69 decam. I know. Yeah, if they're trying to go for like something for the buyer's givey, yeah, it gets kind of weird. Oh, you're welcome, Connie. I'm glad you finally found it. I'm like, well, why did it take so long? But if this is an indictment on the postal service, then I completely understand. My friend, they've been slow as dirt lately. All right, cheap bicentennial dime, Proof 69 decam. Sure, I'll check them out, Shannon. I'll. How many of them have you uploaded? I think just uploading them at all is fine. It's gonna get you started. You'll still get views, obviously, but Shorts is the one big driver on YouTube right now. I hope so. Emil, lot number 56. There, we got the interesting one, 72S, Proof 69 Cameo, not Decam. You heard that right. Regular good old Cameo. A little bit of weak frost on the reverse. That's probably why. There you go. Another cheap one. Go in for the buyer's givey. I think we have a few more here. All right, I'm pushing through the final regular giveaway for the night. And then probably here in about 10 minutes, we're going to find out who wins the 3 buyer's giveies. All right. Jennifer got into the mix. Guys, be careful. She is on the prowl. 2002 S Clad Proof 69 Ultra Cameo. Kennedy. There you go. The 33 Club. Don't know what that means. So, yeah. You get the special NGC The 33 Club label. Again, don't ask. that is Greek to me. Club 33 at Disney. That is funny. Yeah, that's like the only thing that popped up in my mind. I'm like, what if it was Club 33 at Disney? It's funny. It doesn't even look anything remotely tied to Disney. Oh, is it a whatnot channel? Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. We have a 2008 S SAC. that is just gem proof. It sounds impressive. There you go. Yes, I got other spicy coins. I'm going to show you everything, my friend. Nah, I haven't heard of a specific 2026 DDO. Although I will say I haven't been keeping track either. So if one of the major, if Kaneka or Wexler or Wiles had found one, then yeah, I don't know about it. I wouldn't put it past them either because there's always neat stuff to be found. I'll find out. Now you got me a little bit curious. Curious can be dangerous. All right, D Mary coming in. How about that one? That one's cool. 61 Mexico peso. Says genuine. I actually kind of like that one. So if I'm not mistaken, these things are like 10% silver. I know. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, not listed, maybe. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new launch. Oh, okay. All right. I'll check it out, Shannon. Yep. Hint, hint. Nice, inexpensive one for the giveaway tonight. I found the new nickels with doubling on them. How do you submit to Kaneka? It's real simple. You go to kanekaonline.org and there's a section in there if you have like what you think is a new variety, you can submit it to them. You have to ship them the coin. I don't think taking pictures of them are not an option anymore. All right, one of the coolest ones I've had. This thing's like I could not believe this thing was like $60. But it's a 2013 France S10E Hercules, kind of like a circulating commemorative. This thing is mid state 68, by the way. Incredibly cool. It's not silver, but boy, that thing is nice. It's like not quite candy $half sized. It's slightly smaller than that, but it's bigger than a quarter. 2013 France Hercules. He's looking all yoked right there, ladies and gents. Been pumping iron for the last 10 years just so he could model for the coin that you see here today. Yeah, Shannon Smith, ladies and gentlemen, does indeed have a YouTube channel. KCK, great pickup. You can turn around and make 20 bucks off that one right now. Hair Flare, picking up something there. That's the final regular giveaway for tonight, by the way. Oh, by the way, for Hair Flare, it's going to be receiving this large, looks to be a brass copper copy. St. Gaudens, 1933, so it's a much bigger version of the other one we gave away earlier. I think that one is issued by the American Mint Foundation. All right. So yeah, we definitely do have more spicy. I think 2 cents is one to see what we got here. All right. Here we go. This is it. This is it. It's all the big ones too. We sold like maybe one or two big ones here. Um, yeah, give it a go, Shannon. You can post your link on here. All right, I have these. These are on the cusp of heading to PCGS. So if I don't sell these either tonight, actually it's going to be tonight. They're going to go out to PCGS. And yes, I will be giving awesome deals on these if anybody wants them. 1986 Silver Eagle. Obviously, you can see this one is massively toned. It's all 100% original. All thanks to the old holder here, which promoted that toning. So one time shot on these. I'm not going to offer them any because I know how much these are going to sell for. They're going to be $1,000 to $2,000 by the time they're in any sort of PCGS plastic. I'm going to give you guys a fair crack shot. These things are absolutely amazing, and I am not giving these away for anything cheaper. All right, $400. So that one I took 2.25 off there. That True View is going to be insane.
Why, hello, Father.
Congratulations on your most improved. I like that. Yeah, you did improve quite a bit. Congratulations. What? No more participation trophies this year?
Yeah, there's participation things like this and that, but I got an award for most improved.
Oh my goodness! Congratulations, my dear.
This is going up in my room when my room's done. Speaking of my room, I gotta go clean.
Baby Blue, yes, has done really, really well on swim. I'm so proud of her. Yeah, you better 2 cents. Here's another one right here. It goes from good, better, best, I guess you could say. This one here is an 87. So the three that I have are 86, 87, 88. The 88 is going to be the crazy one, guys, because it's tougher in higher grades. And boy, if that thing comes back at the minimum a 9 with the toning, you're gonna have like a $5,000 coin. But we'll get to that here in a second. So here's this one here. I mean, you got the feature on both sides for color. This one is just gorgeous. It's got midnight blues and the reds and the golds, and it's all the right colors and the right progression of, you know, it's dynamite. Okay, 2 cents had a lot of common sense picking up that last one because he knows. Sometimes you just know. All right, there. So for only $100 more, you get the next step up.
I haven't seen that.
You're not supposed to, because we know what's gonna happen if you see these, Mrs.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. You guys hold on to your to your hats. Hold on to your butts. Here's the 88. This is the day right here. That's really tough in higher grades. Ooh.
What town's that? Is that
It's the holder. Yeah, the holder is from the early 90s.
Holy cow.
Yeah, and it's like they didn't know any better, to archive proof there.
I just got home from Baby Blue's banquet, her swim banquet, and I walk into this. What the heck? Ooh.
Ooh. 69. Man, look how clean this thing is too. I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, there's no reason why this thing can't be a 9. No reason why it can't be a 9. If it came back a perfect 70, this is quite possibly a $15,000 coin.
Move your finger. Don't touch that.
I'm not touching it. Are you insane? I'm like, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going there.
Oh, 2 cents maybe.
Look at that. Am I crazy? Totally ask. I mean, obviously, boy,
I mean, that's cool.
I was really stupid on this one. Man, what I'm beginning to regret this. This is way too cheap for this one. I,
Wow.
I had no doubt in my mind someone was going to put in a bid on this at that price because it is 69. Let me put into perspective the last few that were very similarly toned. And I have the sneaky suspicion, guys, Steve, you too. Congratulations, by the way. I feel sick to my stomach selling it for that.
Wow.
That came from the same type of holder that sold on Great Collections the last 2 years. There was three examples. I think they were all 1986s that looked very similar to this that sold in mid-state 69 for 4,000, another one for 4,200.
Holy crap.
And then I think the high one was just under 5,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cray. That's cray cray. Oh my goodness.
You want my carbon spot for $200? 2 cents, they call that a mole. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. I got stuff to do.
Steve, I don't know what to say.
Now
hey, we do have a buyback program.
Oh,
By the way. He's like, there's no way that's happening. Um, dude, let me know. Okay, just let me know. Yeah. Now you say no way. All right, so okay. If you want this one bad enough, 2 cents. You too, Jacob. Have a great night, sir. Again, we have our benefit stream for my nephew Rich. That's a be next Wednesday. Okay, pretty chill. It's not a big stream with like high price stuff. But every little bit counts, and 50% of the net profits goes to Mr. Man. So, what happened? I thought you wanted this for 200. Well, you didn't pay that much more. So, bravo, bravo for that one there. I mean, yeah, I haven't even shown you guys the two like massive ones. I mean, the Silver Eagles were disgusting. Yes, read it and weep. That is a 22 no D strong reverse. Die pair 3, fine 12 brown. Oh, 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 oh. Oh man, do you want to see the deal on this one? Okay. I mean, these are naturally expensive. I don't really know what to say. Um go for it, Jacob. Um We're just gonna do it anyways here. Okay, what can we do? What can we do on this one? Man, there's like not a ton of room on these like uber expensive pieces. But here's what I could do. This thing is a gift because it's a 22 plain no D rated. Oh boy, do I do that? Yeah, there you go. You'd be hard pressed to get any sort of discount on this because there's not a lot of them left out there. These are being ran through and picked up at a rapid rate. All of these key day Lincolns, watch, just you wait and see. The market is going to go just astronomical over the next 2 to 3 years as people are trying to like kind of come into terms that Lincoln cents are no longer being produced. Now there's this kind of like baked in fear of missing out, and it's going to open the floodgates to new collectors, yada yada. Okay, this next one here. I think the second time that we had one of these on our stream. Okay. Kind of a bargain entry into a 1909 SVDB, right? because I do have an XF45 I could throw up on screen here, but it's not going to do you guys any favor. This thing is ridiculous. And for the price you can't go wrong. Here's what I'm willing to do on this one. Quite possibly the deal of the night. Again, if you're looking to add something spicy, if you're looking to add something spicy, man, there you go. Don't ask me for any more. $200 off on this one here. 1909S VDB, fine 15, problem free. Boom. Don't forget this one here needs nothing. It just needs to be it needs to be cracked out and resent because I guarantee you this will come back a five. And it's gonna automatically double up the value. All right. And it's one of the most awesome dates that you could envision. So I took off another $25, but don't ask for any more. The giving tree is giving up for the night. 650. Again, this comes out at five. It's $1,250 in a five. It's like it touches the sky and all that great stuff. And it's toned. Hey, buy 180 of these Kemps. We still have that monster there, of course. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, by the way, we still have the one Silver Eagle. What I do on this one? 500. Yeah, my next submission's October. If it doesn't go, I'm just gonna send it then. You're really killing me. You're really killing me because yeah, it's like free easy money. This is a infinite money factory thing happening here. Yeah, I'll start it at 475. I really do not need to do this. I'm feeling very dumb right now. Emil, yes, you can. Give me one moment, sir. There you go. Well done. And all this time, you were feeling deprived and not having to see any good stuff here lately. Hey, I will reach out to you once I get all these Morgans in. It's gonna be next week. Now you're broke. All right, here you go. Let's see if we get in close as I can on this one. It's clean. I'm like, there's no contact marks on this thing. I'm beyond shocked that it got a four grade. It's got a very nice bronze tone to it too. This thing is lordy lord. Yeah, yeah. You're welcome. You are welcome. What I do, 650. Okay, last shot here. Again, free money factory. Go kaboom. Last shot here, 600. And again, I really don't need to do that, but there you go. Yeah, you guys wanted some of the good stuff, man. We had it. We had it. Yeah, I might even send you two stickers. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think we could do that. All right. Anybody feel like they were left out of tonight's buyer's giveaway? Anyone at all. Because I might have like one or two coins. All right. Hey, I have one more coin to send off to you. Um, Wednesday, 2 cents. Yes, Steve, absolutely. All right, for anyone that feel like that they're missing out, I have this beautifully toned 1962 Franklin. All right, it's got just enough color to kind of make you a little warm on the insides. So we'll do a $1 start on this one here. So if you need to get in for tonight's show or the giveaway, this is your one last opportunity. Let's go ahead and do it. 62 Philly Business Strike Franklin Gem BU toner. Let's do it. There you go. It matches yours, Eric. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I know. I want to get more Franklins in, but I don't want to get like a ton of like just ho hum BU rolls of 1963s. It's like everybody has a BU white 63. Who, Franklin? He was awesome. He float a mean kite, I will say. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and give away some books and silver. All right. So for each one, we're going to run it only for 1 minute. At 1 minute, we're going to announce the winner for each one. Again, you're getting a brand new copy of a 2027 Red Book Price Guide along with a 1 ounce silver round. So make sure you get in. There you go. So it'll pop up there. Once this gets to 4 minutes, we're going to announce it, and then we're going to do the next one. Yep. How'd she get sick? I bet the cat gave it to her. Oh, is Drew sick too? Wow. Pounding away. All right. You guys have been fantastic, by the way. Shannon, I'll check out your videos. Hey, and shoot me a text if you want me to sell your sports cards, or I might buy some of them off of you as well. I don't think I have $10,000 to buy your Jordans, but you know, this is the buyer's givey. Eric, did you buy something? Yeah, 2 cents, please do. How did you get in? I don't know. Did you fill out a form? Oh, thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Well, let's see. Let me do. I don't. Yeah, this is a buyer's appreciation. So there's 48 entries. Let's see who wins. I went above 1 minute, of course. Yeah, Demerit won something tonight. All right, let's do another buyer's giveaway. There you go. This time it is going to be 1 minute.
My participation award. It's just my medal for participating, and then I got like a little
Swim team. At least they put swim team 2026
yeah, and they put a paper thing, and then my improved award.
certificate.
Yeah, I have a certificate, a medal, and then that trophy. Funny, I didn't actually think I was gonna get a trophy, and then they're like, they called my name, and I'm like, what? I was actually like shocked.
Oh, sorry, Carrie. If I ended up drawing you, you'll get something. So no problem there. I will hook up the people that didn't buy anything but just went in anyways.
Cause just being here supports enough.
Exactly. Plus, we have some of these great brand new Idaho goldbacks too. So maybe you'll get one of those.
Thank you.
All right, let's see who wins. 44 entries in.
Ooh.
This is buyer's giveaway number 2. Yes, Gerald Shaw did indeed buy something tonight. All right, and then the final one. There you go.
Final one for the night?
Yes,
Wow.
indefinitely.
Wow.
And this one, folks, is 1 minute as well. So Emil ended up swimming from the age of 7 all the way up to 23 and ended up as an All-American. So were you in the Olympics or you were just chosen as part of the All-American team?
Well,
That's kind of cool.
you think I could get to the Olympics?
You could
Like,
if you
stick with
tried.
it?
Yeah. If you stuck with it through college and
Probably will, because it's my favorite sport.
yeah,
Whatever
you
we're doing.
smoked a lot of pot like, what's his face did. Yeah. Mr. Phelps.
You want to know what's funny, Dad? I have your same handwriting.
You do?
I do.
All right, let's see who wins this one. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drawing winner on BA3. 6 feet 6 inches? Yes. All right. PJS. PJs. Yeah, PJs, I think, bought something. There you go. 3 winners up, 3 down. We're going to be doing more of this. Come bookmark the show on Wednesday. I'm going to let you guys loose. We're going to raid someone rando here. Who do we pick? Should we do Apex streams again? I love Apex. Those are good guys over there. They're growing. So are we. No, you were eligible, DJ. You bought a few things. Yeah, no problem. All right, you guys have a great weekend.
Bye bye.
Hopefully, see you guys on Wednesday.